Peace to the collective. I'm gonna start something new today, and it's gonna be called an Oracle of the Day. Just while I'm sipping my tea, I'm gonna put my phone up, record, and just talk. No cuts, nothing. And the message that I wanted to talk about today was going the unorthodox route, or really just going your way, going on your path. You know, there's so many tales, so many poems. Just this is littered across, you know, literature. Honestly, just going the path less traveled. And I think today more than ever, this is a good call, a good sign to take that path, even when nobody else is going that way. And I talked about yesterday, we just had a full moon, and not just a full moon, we had a lunar eclipse, which is really closing out old cycles, and now we're entering a new cycle, and this is the time to take those risks, to make those steps that you didn't think you could in the past. Now's the time. The thing about the unorthodox step, or like, you know, doing something your way, is it's obviously frowned upon in a lot of contexts because it's unknown. You know, we fear things that we don't know just as a species, right? But when you do something your way, or when you go the unorthodox route, even if it isn't meant to work that way, it still opens you up to a whole different range of possibilities. Let's say you're working in a group. Everybody has this issue. Everybody's been conditioned to solve this issue a certain way. Right? I'm trying to give you guys a specific example, but it really doesn't matter. The more broad it is, the more easier it is to, replicate it in any situation. So let's say you're in a work setting, an issue comes up. You guys have all been trained at your work. You've been trained going through college, going through school, whatever, to deal with a certain issue this way. But there's something itching at you in the back of your head telling you to go about it a different way. And if you were to just go out and do it, you might have coworkers laugh at you and say, that's the stupidest thing I've ever seen. Or you may even be telling yourself that. What I'm saying here is to go do it, or at least feel it out. Tease the idea of going a different way just a little bit. Because even if that's not what's gonna bring you the solution, it might open yourself up or open your coworkers' minds up to the thing that's going to bring the solution. Even if it was just a component, you doing something a little bit differently, the fact that you did it a little differently, that piece right there is what's going to be used in the end solution. I hope that made sense. This is just the thought of the day, honestly. So if there's ever a point today where you feel that call to take a path that not a lot of people have taken, or try something that you haven't really tried but you've been meaning to, do it. Come back to this video and let me know if you did. Also, peep the tea mug. Have a good day.